Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Coming back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, I play various series of videos I do for the lot. I go over there, try food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that the time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I am presently parked next to a bunch of clothing donation boxes. Which isn't interesting, but it's just a thing that I know and now you know. So now we know it together. So we're in this shit. If I go down, you go down with me. So, just saying. But anyway, folks, super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm inside my truck. Whilst I'm doing that, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, why I wear super cool shirts? I always like to highlight super cool shirt. Super cool shirt am I wearing today? Boom! It's one of my Yu Yu Hakusho shirts. What with all the main cast and such. If you are not familiar with Yu Yu Hakusho, it is an anime from the very early 80s. It's kind of contemporary of, your Dragon Ball Z's, your Sailor Moons and such. It hasn't managed to hold to the same heights as those two properties, kind of long term, but it begs mentioning that it's still a very popular property, and it's still, especially during its heyday, it was very popular. The writer, the creator of it, Togashi, he's since gone on, done the series Hunter x Hunter, or Hunter x Hunter, if you want to, use the actual X part of it, but I believe it's just Hunter x Hunter. And, that's kind of been his main focus pretty much ever since he finished off Yu Yu Hakusho. And I really do think that's kind of the reason why Yu Yu Hakusho hasn't kind of maintained that momentum. It's because Togashi himself is kind of, more or less left it behind. The Hunter x Hunter stuff has been his thing. But in any case, you don't care. But I don't care. I get to talk about Yu Yu Hakusho. It's one of my favorite animes. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? Why am I wearing an anime shirt? Well, I'm wearing an anime shirt because I'm a huge nerd. But I'm also doing it because it's appropriate to the place that I'm reviewing something from. Because, folks, we're doing, boom! It is Wilkinson Zero Cola since 1904. I'm guessing it's from Asahi. I think I've fucking reviewed stuff from Asahi before. It's like a Japanese soda. And I'm getting this from Mitsuwa Marketplace, which is a Japanese marketplace, not too far away from where I live. A little bit of a drive, and I've reviewed a bunch of stuff from here. I love this place. I love coming here. And it's just always fun. I get to find all these cool things and stuff that I can try and stuff that I can review. And actually, I wasn't planning on reviewing anything just yet. I was going to go in and get some lunch. And I don't know why I thought that going in near lunch would be a good time to do that. Because it was just so full of people, so crowded. I was just like, I'm going to go buy a few things and I'll go out to the truck. But, so yes, it's Asahi Wilkinson since 1904 Zero Cola. It's clear. The clear cola wars are still on in Japan, apparently. Let's give it a go. Smells like a cola. I'm guessing maybe it's like a Diet Coke kind of thing. Are you owned by Coke? Because a lot of times it's owned by Coke. I don't think so. It doesn't look like it's owned by Coke. Or if it is, it's in Japanese and I can't read it. Oh, it's zero sugar. So that makes sense. Wow, I don't like that at all. That is not good. Ooh. Man, I mean, I bitch about some zero sugar stuff, but that is a very different experience. Okay. Well, where to begin? Well, the zero sugar aspect of it is not the point of contention that I have with it. Because the thing is, and what I mean by that is zero sugar stuff here in the United States, although they've gotten a lot better with it over the years, tends to have kind of a funky taste to it, because they have to use other sweeteners to kind of get a similar result, and I don't personally think they play as well as normal sugar does. That's not the case here. There's no, weird zero sugar taste. I don't know what they're doing with it. My point of contention with this is that it's almost like seltzer water. There is not a lot of flavor to it. There is definitely a cola flavor there, but it's not very prominent. And then it has like almost kind of a, you know, if you've ever had seltzer water, you know, it almost has like a little bit of a bitterness to it. I don't like this very much. Yeah. I mean, I was hoping it would basically just be like, you know, Diet Coke or Coke Zero, just, hey, it's clear. Because you can do that. Like, just don't add in caramel coloring and shit, and, you know, you'll basically fucking get a clear cola. I mean, that's simplifying it, but no, this is definitely a very different take on the cola format. It's not very sweet, which, I mean, yeah, it's zero sugar, but again, typically you use some other sort of sweetener to sweeten it. I don't think that they've really done that with this. Because I don't think there's any real sweetness. There's just kind of a very light cola flavor. It's got the carbonation, and then it has kind of a light bitterness to it. It's a very nothing drink at its core. Like, there's really not a lot of flavor to it. What is there is not particularly enjoyable. I don't like it very much at all. And of course, people are now doing the thing because I am so fucking cursed when it comes to doing my review stuff. But whatever, we're just gonna keep going on because I bought it. Yeah, I don't like it very much. It's, I mean, I guess, like, if you want a real zero sugar cola, like, I'm guessing this would probably be what you would want. But then at that point, it's basically just flavor water. You know, just with a little carbonation to go with it. But it's more like a seltzer water kind of thing. Yeah, I don't like it. At all. You know, and to be fair, of course, you know, I've grown up on sugary drinks and sweets and stuff like that, so sometimes adjusting to that can be kind of difficult. I would be upset, but to be fair, they're donating clothes, so good on them. I'm just doing a shitty YouTube fucking video. But no, yeah, I mean, as far as what it has going for it, like, I don't know. I mean, it tastes clean. It doesn't have, like, any chemical, you know, kind of taste or anything to it. You know, I have no fucking idea what's in it, but, I mean, two questions have to be asked, folks. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? No, and kind of ish, but I'll go into that. For me, there's no way I would ever get this again. I don't see a reason for this to... Dude, you need to get your truck fixed. Go get your truck fixed. It's making that kind of noise. You need to get your truck fixed. I always try to park out of the way, so hopefully I don't have shit interfere with my thing, and it just doesn't work. But no. Yeah, it's... For me, there's no reason why I would ever get this again. I'm not a fan of anything about it. It's barely cola tasting. I don't like the bitterness aspect of it. Although, again, it's not super bitter or anything. There's no sweetness, and it's just flavor water. I don't understand the point of it, and I you know, it's almost like sparkling water. It's like almost like a cola sparkling water is kind of what I would, yeah, that's kind of what I would regard it as. If I were going to recommend it, though, I could see an audience for this. I genuinely could. And I say that because there's an audience for sparkling water and seltzer water and all that bullshit. I'm not that audience. I mean, I'll do a little bit, you know, here and there with certain brands I can kind of fuck with a little. But it's not my thing. You know, I'm not the market for it. But I do understand there's a lot of people who do. And if you're somebody who maybe you're not into... you know, maybe the zero sugar stuff that we have here in the United States is, you know, still too much. Maybe it doesn't, you know, and I'm not talking about health benefits or anything like that. I'm not a doctor, you know, or a scientist or anything like that. So, but maybe if you want something that kind of works in that similar fashion to like a seltzer water, flavored water, what have you. I mean, this is kind of that. It's just, you know, I guess it's a cola. So, I mean, I could see there being some market for it. Now, mind you, you would have to go to like a Japanese shop or something like that to find it, but thing is, for every other human being alive, I would avoid it like the plague. It's just not, it's not a bad product, I don't think. Like, I don't think it's poor quality. It's just, you know, if you're expecting like a cola experience that's similar to a cola experience, it simply isn't that. It's its own thing, and I just don't, for me, I can't recommend it because I don't like it very much. But anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your folks. You can go over there, have yourselves a truly, hopefully not getting your fucking bullshit interrupted by people doing stuff around you all the time the rest of your life, because fuck knows that's the life that I would like to live. It's the problem with being around people and stuff. They're like, we're people, and I'm like, do you have to be? Couldn't you be like, I don't know, frogs? You know, like, frogs are cool, they don't fucking annoy me. Well, I mean, barking tree frogs do, but that's because they make lots of noise. Anyway, final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated, but what you do can't do all the time. I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there with it. You folks see me do it. But it is important when we run into situations in our life that are stressful, frustrating, etc. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks. Do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you're like, hey, Brandon, that looks like a good zero cola to me. That sounds exactly like the thing that I've been needing in my life. Okay, well, that's perfect for you because it exists and it's a thing that you can buy. And you go, well, Brandon, I don't live anywhere near the place where you are. What do I do? Well, first you're going to go over there, you get on Google. All right, and you're going to go over there, you're going to look up, see, hey, maybe you would have an Asian marketplace near you. Might be there. Maybe you have one, maybe you don't, maybe you do, but it's not there. Well, what are you going to do? All right, well then, here's what you're going to do. You're going to go back to Google, because Google's your friend. I mean, not really. It's harvesting all your fucking information and shit. But, you know, we live with it. So then you're going to go over there. You're going to go to Google. You're like, Google, help me out. And it's going to be like, hey, you can buy this off of what the fuck ever website if you want to. And given the lack of flavor that it has, I'm guessing it costs like, I don't know, 34 cents. But you'll probably have to pay an import fee, which means it'll be $84.79. Enjoy your crappy zero cola. Bye!